Let's see.
Dude, we're fucking live, man. We are
Yeah.
fucking live,
Can you
motherfucker.
can, can you send me a link to what it is? I don't even know what it is. Is it like on like the Art Cafe Twitch stream or something?
Yeah, no, it's Art Cafe and YouTube. Hold
Okay,
on,
cool.
let me send this to you. So, I don't think anyone is watching this just yet. um, I really fucking doubt it.
Yeah, well, we didn't advertise or tell anybody, so most likely nobody is doing it. And plus, we're going to be talking about jujitsu and art. I mean, we're going to talk about art, but mainly jujitsu because I'm just going to be focusing on watching this as I work. So
Yeah, boy.
I'm hyped. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna check if I can see this going live or being live. It should be. New visitors. I don't even know how to check this. Hold on. I am going to do one thing real quick. Yeah, there we go. Dude, there's 10, 10 people watching.
Awesome. What's up, 10 people?
What's up, 10 people?
Where's the, can you put the link of what you're looking at in Skype or something or in
Yeah,
Google
hold on.
Hangouts or something?
We'll do on Skype.
Please.
Give me a second. I gotta have to pick up my food. Give me a second.
Word. This is so cool. So everybody that's listening, I'm Ash Thorp, and it's this is like a really spur of the moment thing. Mache and I were supposed to go head out to watch my coach Giovanni Martinez at Eddie Bravo's Invitational number 7 live, but we got caught up in work, so we're gonna watch it from home and just do some art and talk about jiu-jitsu, and it's gonna be fun. One of the things I love to do is jiu-jitsu. I think it's one of the best things to do. Physically, it's just insanely good, and it's also really great for your mind. I think Mache will probably post a link too if you guys are interested in where it's at. But if you go to UFC.tv, I think it's Eddie Bravo Invitational 7. So I think Mache is going to draw some kind of princess unicorn thing too.
All right, I'm back here.
Cool.
Dude, how cool is that? I'm gonna be eating Chipotle, watching some jiu-jitsu, and talking with one of my best friends, and streaming it live.
It's like orgasmic. Yeah, I was just filling everybody in on what we're going to be doing, kind of. I don't know what you're going to be drawing or what you're going to be talking about.
A lot of
I'm going to
dicks.
be mostly focused on just like this EBI 7 is packed like with really solid people. I'm super excited. It's so
dude.
cool. I remember watching like UFC when it first started out like a long time ago, and it's so cool to see like EBI slowly growing and getting bigger and bigger. And I think it's incredibly beneficial for the art of jiu-jitsu itself, because jiu-jitsu, like for tournaments, you just get like medals and stuff. It's rare that you would get like money. And I think by creating some sort of economy for it, people are able to do this as a profession, like Giovanni is able to, and really subscribe, which allows them to get better at what they're doing, making the actual art itself even more incredible.
Yeah.
Now it's not a hobby, it's like a career. Because they all they all live together in the same house, the fighter house. It's like Giovanni, Kevin, all my coaches, they all live together in a bunch of beasts. So
They live together.
together.
Beast mode. Sweat. Blood.
Are you watching the pre-show, like the
No, there's nothing going on there. Just
If
yeah,
you-
it says stand by.
Oh really? There's like, if you watch it, there's they're doing like Eddie's talking about everybody that's in the event coming up and stuff. So can you see it?
No,
'Cause he's-
I might have different access.
okay.
There's some commercial going on.
Oh, yeah, and mine's not a commercial. It's,
I see like a fucking pyramid or some shit.
yeah. Oh,
Hold on. Let me see. I wanna load up and paint something in the meantime, so it's not like just blank screen.
yeah. Get your paint on. I'd do some
My
things, but
paint
I'm
on.
doing client stuff, so I can't show my screen. I get in trouble.
Yeah, dude. Don't get in trouble.
Don't get in trouble. Saturday, working 6 to 7 day weeks. So you gotta do if you want to be in the big league.
What you gotta do? Just do it. Just do it.
It's cool. Eddie Cummings is fighting tonight. He's super nasty with the leg.
Who's the like? What's the lineup?
Man, it's an insane lineup. See if I get the list of names. Really horrible with names. Well, first and foremost, Giovanni is coming in to continually defend his title. And then we got Eddie Cummings is coming up too, this one, I believe. And I think some of his other training partners too from his camp. We got Barrett Yoshida is going to be here. He's freaking sick. He did a open workshop down in San Diego. Yeah, he's got some crazy sick techniques. He's been around forever doing it. And I think he's from Hawaii too, actually, which is really cool.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
It's getting me all hyped up. So I have to go do some jiu-jitsu. Too bad there's no class tomorrow, but Monday I'll go. Okay, now there's a commercial. UFC Lab. Are you seeing that? Is it UFC Lab? Okay. Elements of this complex sport. It's so crazy how freaking crazy it's getting.
Yeah, dude. Let's see.
UFC Lab, that's kind of like that one show. Remember that one show that they would do they would dissect like how like a Spartan versus a ninja. You remember those shows?
I think so.
They had there was a Discovery Channel show. It was all about like testing like the brute force of swords from different warriors and different sword play or shield hits or whatever. And they would do all these like super interesting analytics on all the information. They would like slice through a body and they would see how much force it would cause. And it's pretty cool. It was super nerdy. Remember those? Yeah.
Nerdy. Yeah.
Super nerdy.
Nerdy
It's like,
as
what
fuck.
if a ninja would fight a Spartan? You know, it's like,
What if a ninja would fuck you in the butthole?
and then you'd be like, my brother Nick, he calls AIDS the ninja because it sneaks up and kills you. So anytime I hear the word ninja, I think of the word AIDS. It's pretty bad.
Hold on, I'm gonna paste in that fight pass.
Paste
the
it.
chat.
Paste it.
Paste that ass. There
Are
you go.
you gonna do that Evangelion thing, or are you gonna do a new one?
The Evangelion.
Cool. Maybe later I'll do some Lost Boy stuff. We can switch off. I just can't do it right now because gotta work on that client job dough. Gotta make that money dough. Dude, I was doing a render with standard render in Cinema 4D. It took 30 minutes for one thing. I just want to kill myself. I had to. It's the worst. Standard render is the worst. Absolute worst. It's like V-Ray minus 400 points.
I really hope my munching on Chipotle is not really going through the mic that much.
No, I don't hear it at all.
Fucking annoying for people.
I don't hear it at all.
Good.
Yeah, let me send Geos a little message. Good luck.
So, when you going next time to your gym? I'm planning to do it this week.
Well, I train 2 days a week, and
Shit. That's awesome.
Yeah, and trying to keep it every day or every week, 2 days a week. I'm trying to do three. Three is usually when I excel and I get a lot better. Tuesday is the next time. Tuesday 7 to 9, and then Thursday. Well, actually Thursday I'm taking Kira to Comic Con, so yeah, probably Tuesday. But I'm gonna be so hyped from watching EBI. I'll probably just like go Monday morning. That's the thing. Like if I watch a video on like say cars or something, it's the worst thing because I'm like, oh, I didn't go into my car. And then if I watch a like video on Jiu Jitsu or something, I'm like, yeah. If I watch like a video on art, I'm like, yeah. So I have to be careful what I watch, or I'll just
Yeah.
want to jump right into it. I know you're the same way.
You
'Cause
were
it's just like
sending me those fucking car videos like every 5 minutes.
they're
Like, dude, this
good,
is
dude.
sick. This is sick.
They're so good. You don't even know how good that is. That's like, if you only knew how epic that is. Here, I'm gonna switch my monitor over to. I'm shutting my PC down so I can work on my Mac. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute. So go ahead and talk.
So it's just me now with Chipotle. I'll start painting in a second, guys. It's just yeah. Need to eat. Anyways, before Almighty, hold on a second. I'll be back in a second. Doopy-doo. All right, let's get some shit going.
All right, I'm back. You said
Daniel.
you said the original owners of the UFC sold it.
Yeah, Fertitas
Fatih
are
brothers, Fatita brothers.
Fertitta. Yeah, they're not the owners anymore. Or I mean, not yet. I mean, I guess they're still gonna be signing paperwork and shit. But assuming what they've been already talking about is sort of done deal. So it's a crocodile done deal, man.
Crocodile Dundee.
I'm trying to move my mic so it's not in the way of my pen.
Cool. So EBI just started. Awesome. Did you end up getting a chance to watch 6? That was pretty awesome. It was a super
didn't.
super sick. I won't spoil
That's-
it for you, but some rad stuff happens in there. There a lot of heavyweight dudes are larger weights, like guys like in my weight class are bigger. How much do you weigh now?
190.
Yeah,
89?
90. Yeah, I'm like 190 right now too. I'm fat right now. I could definitely be walking around as 175, but it takes a little bit of work, and I don't want to do that.
Right on.
Losing weight sucks, or cutting weight. It's really hard to do, especially when you're doing like I think what we do for a living, which is sitting around all day. No.
Sitting that ass.
Dummy.
I'm not looking at chat, but by the way, I'm what. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll make it so I can see both, just in case we get some cool comments. You know what I mean?
Yeah, know what I'm mine.
Yeah.
Got some kind of like emo music in the on the thing. Let's see. Here.
Boom, chicka, wow, wow. Yeah. So, I think I got everything here. So the rules are 10 minutes, right? 10-minute round? Or 10 minutes
I
total?
believe it's 20-minute rounds. No, that might be Metamoris, I think. Yeah, I believe it's 10-minute rounds. I think it could be a little bit longer because that's what we do at practice. We do 10 minutes. It might be 20. And then
Scots were doing 5.
really, damn, you guys need to do more than 5. It's like I think at 5 is really when you start to feel the pressure. We do 7 or usually, but most of the time we do 10 minutes. After 10 minutes of heavy
Maybe
rolling, you
change.
just want to throw up.
I haven't been doing it for like so fucking forever. So
Yeah, when's the last time you been back?
damn. So I think it was. I was at that gym in. Where's that gym? In Santa Ana or Costa Mesa. Yeah, that was the gym that I was in, and that was the last time, and that was like months ago. So like literally, I guess easily half a year, if not more.
Damn, dude.
Sucks, dude.
Yeah, you really have to want to do it. I think honestly, if my coaches weren't so epic, it would be really difficult for me to do it because it's like it takes 4 hours out of my day, out of my really busy day to do it. So yeah,
It takes a lot of time. Get in there, dude. Bruce Buffer, what the fuck?
you can win $20,000 at this thing.
Dude, Bruce Buffer, what the fuck?
That's awesome. See, I'm telling you, it's getting bigger and it's sick, man.
What the fuck?
It's awesome.
What is going on here?
$20,000. That's great. Cause like that. See, that's what I mean. Like,
I'm gonna
if-
share it on Boom.
yeah,
I've shared it on Facebook. Let's get more people watching it.
cool. That's
Whoever is joining this is just like, this is not a regular one. This is a
Yeah,
direct
it's-
ripoff, direct ripoff of Joe Rogan's Fight Companion. Like literally.
not really. We're not nearly
A little
as we're not even close to as understanding of the sport
I
as
know, and
Joe.
also he has 20,000 people watching. We have 20, so
It's all good. Everybody's here. That's somebody asked what belt I'm blue belt right now, on my way to purple. I'm blue belt under Giovanni, and Gio, he promotes very seldomly. So it's I think his way of promotion is you promote me once I'm like a good purple belt. That's when he promotes me. So
that's pretty much how Scott does it too.
yeah,
He's
I think
like
it's the best way.
notorious for not promoting people almost
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait. I just need to get there. I'm seriously getting pumped to do this again.
Well, once you watch like EBI and stuff too, it'll just remind you of like how exciting it is and how fun it is, and yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, boy.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna listen a little bit so I can catch this sweetness. It's
Yeah,
cool with the Fight Pass
I
is
have it
pretty
muted.
awesome though. I'm listening to you and it, but Fight Pass is sick because you can watch it now and later too, and I think it's pretty rad because you can watch all kinds of different. I haven't really been watching UFC much lately because it's so like you're the one you like watched a lot way more than me. I can't even keep up anymore.
Yeah,
There's like a fight every day now. I just can't even. I don't know what's going on. So
I've watched 200 and it was disappointing.
yeah, I didn't.
Only the fight with Cain Velasquez was a good one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I saw
That
him
was a
fight
good one.
live. That was pretty cool.
he murked his opponent. Travis Brown got fucked up in the first round. Like a little bitch. I'm just saying, those are fucking savages.
Yeah,
Like,
you can't.
when you do any kind of martial arts, especially like like I don't even compare it to UFC. Just competing in Jiu Jitsu is, you have to be a savage. Or so, like, you can tell, right? You've been competing once. It's such
Yeah.
an adrenaline.
Yeah,
Oh, dude,
it's-
sit butt. Eddie Cummings, sit butt in the beginning. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
yeah.
Why not some wrestling?
And
Nah,
this is gonna be great.
I'm just saying.
No, yeah, I think the thing with it's so funny when I hear people badmouth like fighters in UFC. It's just like if you only knew just how much heart and dedication it takes
Yeah,
for.
please don't. Even if someone is losing real hard, that is a fucking savage.
I can't wait to watch Denny battle too. He's really great. He's got a sick rubber
Danny
guard.
Prokopos.
Yeah, and then Ashley Williams. There he is. He's the youngest black belt. Representing
Daniel.
Ashley's. That's sick. There's Gio. Gio's going against Mike Main. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Cool. For those who are listening to us, we're obviously not sharing screen because that would get us in trouble.
Yeah, and plus you guys support this stuff, so
Yeah, the link is in the chat. I'm actually gonna put it in the description. Why not?
yeah. People are asking when you're gonna see the Showtime comic.
I know people are asking.
Tell the people.
The people. My gosh. There you go. Posted it
So
on-
16-man single elimination. Okay. 5-minute recovery.
Yeah, Aldo fight was good too. He looked fucking jacked. Like seriously, he looked so good compared to his last fight. He looked like day night compared to his fight with McGregor.
And to talk more about EBI, the thing I really love about it. Okay, so it's 10 minutes. Yeah, you're right. So 10
Yeah.
minutes, three rounds. Okay. The thing I love about it, there's no rules in jiu-jitsu. When you do the tournaments and there's all these rules, it's really gets.
Dude, that body triangle. Damn, Daniel.
Yeah, well, it comes from spider web or back control. That's if you go into overtime, you start at the dead zone basically, which is near a rear naked choke from back take or in spider web for the arm bar, or you can switch to the triangle. Man, I'm so bummed I couldn't make it out there. It's freaking work, man. Working too much.
Yeah.
All my buddies are there, all my teammates and stuff.
Work
Well,
less.
shout out to all
motherfucker.
them. Yeah.
Well, I'm the same. You asked
Yeah.
me to go, but
I know. Yeah, we were supposed to be there. We'll have to we'll go up to 8. We'll for sure go to 8 then.
yeah,
I'll
let's just figure it out.
It was like a short
know-
notice. I didn't
I know
realize
for
when it was
sure
coming,
Scott
so-
and the crew will be going, and they'll be organizing tickets.
Yeah.
Could go with a larger crew.
Yeah. No, I mean everybody's there, so it's all good.
Yeah.
There's so many the cool thing about Gio and like Richie, they have huge support too. Like a lot of people love them because they're great people, and it's really cool to see how much they've changed,
Yeah.
Miche, you sound like a meme machine. That's what somebody said, and I agree. You just sound like a meme machine.
A meme machine. Why so?
Just because you. Oh, it's Bruce. Bruce is here. Oh my God, that's pretty insane.
I
Damn.
told you.
Wow, that's freaking baller. Damn. Okay, officially at EBI 7, it became officially baller.
Yeah,
having
dude.
Bruce,
They are fucking rolling in it right now.
because I'm sure Bruce, just to get Bruce there, was more than any of the jiu-jitsu guys away.
Yeah, it probably costs much more than the whole event.
Whole event, yeah. Or he's like, I think he's probably like Eddie's good friends with Joe, and then they all know each
Yeah,
other.
of course.
I'm sure
They all
Bruce
know each
is
other.
cool. Yeah, cool peeps. I wonder if Joe's there. I bet Joe's probably
It's
there.
time.
It's awesome. You're not listening to it at all?
No.
You're missing it.
No, because all the audio will be going to. Oh, did he submit him?
Huh? Oh,
I think you're on the delay. It's already over.
what?
First fight. Yeah, dude. Refresh your screen. You're probably watching it like 5 minutes late.
Oh, damn. No wonder, because you're saying Bruce Buffer. I'm like, why are you talking about Bruce Buffer? Oh, wow. Let's see who won. Wow, Eddie won that fast?
Yeah, dude.
Wow. Damn.
I missed. Oh damn, that's Chipotle, dude. Holy fuck.
Damn, Eddie
God.
won. How fast was that round? 4 seconds?
No, it was 5 minutes.
Oh, it was 5 minutes. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that back control. Damn, look at that leg in there. That's
What kind of
nasty.
submission is that?
That's crazy. It's a rear naked choke, but with like this weird torque thing going on. Yeah, but he got a one-armed rear naked choke. Wow, that's sick. That's way sick. He just grabbed his left shoulder, the reach around there.
Ripped
That
it
was-
apart.
Damn, that's nasty though. I think the thing that's really nasty is how he had his right leg catching the other arm behind it, almost like a Kimura or something. But that's a one-armed rear naked choke. I heard Eddie's a really cool guy, like really down to earth, nice guy. So
Yeah, you can tell.
I've seen this guy many times. This will be a good one. He's good. I think he's missing part of his hand, actually. I think that's the guy. So you do those nasty rear naked choke smashes, because he just like slide his hand right in. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dun,
I'm
dun, dun.
white belt, people. I suck at it. Really
Yeah, there he
hard.
is,
I
yeah.
don't train.
So check him
I don't
out.
train
Isn't that
enough.
crazy? This guy's such a boss. So awesome. Yeah, I'm purple belt. On my way to. I'm blue belt on my way to purple
belt.
belt. Yeah. From
Gave
Jiu-
yourself purple on my podcast.
Perps. Yeah. After I think once I get purple belt, I think I'm able to help do the teaching stuff. So it was cool. We had a guy at our gym the other day. He was completely new and he was really cool. And it was cool just like walking him through it. I've been doing it for like 3 years now. So there's a lot of information that I forget that just becomes second nature, just like drawing or anything else,
Right.
I wonder what the approach is. Probably gonna go for like a interesting stand-up game.
Yeah, man. I wonder if I can play sound, although I probably shouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. Just because I think it would be messed up. Just Eddie and all those guys are trying to make it. Oh, that was sick. That was a sick guard trying to take. He's got to keep those legs in though. Okay, don't let those legs get through.
Yeah, bitch. Don't let those legs go through.
Yeah, he doesn't want to let him pass his guard.
Dude, there's so many things that changed in the game since
Yeah.
I've been out for my hiatus. Like
Legs
gonna
have
be-
gotten really big deal.
yeah, that's what I've been seeing.
Yeah,
Okay.
my favorite move now is heel hook. I love legs now. I have so much fun
We've been
because it's
training
good
heel
fun for
hooks
guards.
back in the days. I remember. But yeah, it's just gonna be like coming back. It's gonna be weird.
Yeah, you can get your ass kicked.
Oh yeah,
I gotta
I'm
come up there and
prepared to
put a whoop on you.
I'm prepared to be
It's good
ripped
though.
apart.
It's good though. It's good. It's all part of it. And too bad he can't get that that choke because his head's just too much on the side. He won't be able to get. Hopefully he doesn't gas out his arm. I think he knows that. He just doesn't want to let the guy pass his guard. Yeah, you get the high guard there. Oh, it's still going for it. Yeah, he's got to stack him and then break those legs.
One
It's
thing
so
that
easy
was-
to say when you're watching it, like what they need to do.
Yeah.
It's interesting when I do jujitsu. Sometimes I close my eyes almost the whole time, and a lot of times I'm just trying to visualize where my weight is and where I'm going and what I'm trying to do and what my opponent's doing and how to counter that.
Yeah.
The thing I notice about like really rolling with really high level guys like my coaches or Giovanni, or even watching him, he's always like 3 moves ahead. And I think that's really what makes a true champion. Like mentally, they're just kind of, oh, if he moves this way, I'll do this, and so I'm already like 2 moves ahead. So it's like there's a checkmate at all these different angles,
Yep.
Yeah.
How many times did you submit Geo?
I don't know. I don't keep track. I mean, it's very few, very, very few. And the times if I do, it's because like of some kind of like maybe he's not really caring, or focusing
like-
maybe.
I'll let him.
Yeah, he probably exactly. But I mean, we have a pretty significant weight difference and height difference too. But man, Gio's just
How tall is he? I've never met
uh,
him, so
he's about a
I don't
head
really know.
length shorter than me, just a little bit shorter than a head length for me. I'm 6'2", so and you're pretty tall. You're like 6'3", so
6'4".
yeah. But man, Gio's just so strong, so strong, and just uses his weight and his power just awesome. So
Yeah, I'll tell you what I was struggling with the most when I was training. My weight.
yeah, you get gassed out, tired. You get tired fast.
It's not yeah, gassing out, but also, when you want to like rapidly move around and, pass guard,
It's tough.
like
Move all
it's
that weight
tough.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're like long legs and shit.
Yeah. It's how he's checking the hip right there. See how he's putting his right foot on his hip. It's interesting. He's trying to collapse him, but I think he's going to gas his arm out. I think he doesn't have a lot of choices, though, because if he lets him pass his guard, he's in deep trouble. So he's just kind of a stalemate, To most
Yep.
people that I think aren't really involved, that's cool, doing like the mermaid, the dance, trying to get in through there. For most people that don't know jujitsu, it's probably like the most boring thing to watch sometimes because of the massive amounts of stalemates that happen.
But not EBI. It's a little different. Although when you watch UFC, you hear people, "Oh, stand them up, man." And meanwhile, they're like
Those are just
going some
dummies.
crazy roll.
Yeah, those are just, I mean, that's just uneducated people. I believe that people are getting so much more educated on martial arts
Hold on a
itself.
second.
It's interesting. Yeah, who
I'll be
who
back-
else
I'll be
is
back
here
in a
is
second.
watching it too? Yeah. Yeah. Don't mind me, guys. I'm literally just watching this, and Mache wanted to do a live stream, so I was just gonna do this by myself and watch it. It's a completely like selfish thing.
Yo, I got a little emergency here on my end. I'll
Yeah.
be back in like 5-10 minutes. So you can talk to people. No, seriously, something's going on.
All right, well, make sure you mute your mic then, so mine doesn't.
Yeah. It's not Maya related though.
Okay, go wipe your butt, dude. Go take
Yeah,
a
it's
shower.
my butt. My butt.
It's pooped himself.
Back in a few. If you can entertain my audience, then please.
It's the most ridiculous live stream ever. Sorry, guys.
All right.
Okay. We should have Mache start a new Evangelion piece. How many of you guys are familiar with Evangelion and watch Evangelion? I didn't really get disappointed when I found out it wasn't all backflips and stuff. I was expecting to get beat up and to have it be a grueling thing, and it's a very slow process. At least for me, I think some people they have a good understanding of how to move their body around and stuff. But it's interesting when I try to explain. People ask me like, "Well, what do? You do jujitsu?" And I tell them I do jujitsu, and they're like, "Oh, what is that?" They think it's some kind of like kicking or taekwondo or something like that. So I have to explain to them it's just like body chess. Oh, that was sick. Yeah, I've actually only watched parts of the Evangelion stuff. I was just watching Battlestar, I think. I can't remember the actual anime. It is on Amazon Prime. Do you guys check out Amazon Prime? Amazon Prime is actually a pretty decent contender with Netflix too. It's pretty interesting to see the films that they're getting and the properties. I started watching Spawn, the animated series, last week as I was going to sleep, just kind of tripping out on that. Are they doing a remake, or are they doing an actual? Are they doing like a live action of Evangelion, or are they doing an animation? Yeah, maybe you just didn't have the right teacher then. Not one backflip. Yeah. I don't think backflips are all that necessary. though, or applicable or usable. I think if you want to see how usable certain fights are, just watch like street fighting and stuff, because then you can see what people are actually using and what seems to be effective. There's so many different things, though. There's no right answer, I think, really. I don't personally like fighting, honestly. I love Jiu Jitsu, though, because it's like this really awesome, like gentle art, I guess. It's great mental and physical exercise. Haven't watched Mr. Robot yet. Everybody's been telling me about to check out Mr. Robot. I just hadn't had a chance to. Oh, this is sick. Sorry, guys. I'm watching the fight too. I'm sure most of you guys aren't, and it sounds weird as I'm just like kind of going off about it. Nice leg escape. Got to get his knee past. Oh yeah, McFarlane's doing that. I would love to get Todd on my podcast. They did this documentary on him a while back that I watch every few months or so, about just him and his process and toe hold. Oh, nasty. But yeah, have you guys listened to Stephen King's It? That's the thing I listen. Sorry for bouncing around, but I'm talking about stuff I've been listening to and getting into recently. Awesome. So just got there. Full-time overtime now. I saw that in the anime Redline. I love the style, but it was, I don't know. I'm very picky, I think, with this stuff. So yeah, I thought it was great. And it took like 7 years or something to create. It's a pretty massive project. I think I need to give it another try. I recently was watching Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. I love that one. It's one of my favorites. Kawajiri is just awesome. Yeah, Redline's got incredible art. I have the art book too. It's really good. Redline's an anime. If you check it out, I can't post in there. I guess I could, but check it out. Redline is an anime. And then if you've ever seen The Animatrix, I think it's called World Record. There's a yeah, if you watch it when you're high, I imagine it's probably really fun and crazy. So yeah, it doesn't make any sense when you're not high either. So because I think the problem I had was the actions of the characters just didn't really add up to their effort. I think that's a common problem with storytelling. But man, telling good stories it can be quite difficult. Mache, if you're just signing in now, Mache had to step away for a second because he's having some kind of problem with his plumbing or something like that. So Mache has been busy with client stuff and running the school, but we've been talking about Showtime, and he's still very interested in doing more Showtime stuff. So it's kind of like similar to, I guess we kind of match each other a little bit, like the Lost Boy stuff, There you are. People are talking about Showtime, so I'm kind of filling them in what's going on with it. So
No,
good. Now you talk. I'm gonna watch the fights.
yeah, dude. Someone been pouring, I don't know, fucking soup or something to the toilet or whatever. It just started overflowing on my end. What the fuck?
Soup, aka poop.
Yeah, could be that too, but it's seriously fucked. It's just like all overflowing. Yeah, I'm getting the owner to come over, so I can probably stop, or not stop, just go for a silent break at some point again for a couple of minutes, just to let him in and start doing work.
Yeah. Somebody's asking. Okay, so what's my background? Just I've been working in film and for about 6 years now. And what did I study? I don't know, everything, anything that interests me. So it's kind of interesting. I love design and art and just everything. And now I'm getting really into CGI, as is Mache. I'm getting a lot into it because of seeing what Mache is doing too, and just like getting really excited about it, and
Yeah, bitch.
a lot of fun. Yeah. So it's like everything. I'm just quite interested in art, basically. It's, I don't know. I have a hard time with categories, you know? So I just,
Pokemon Go.
do you like categories? Like when it comes to like being labeled as what you do? Do you like, I'm a matte painter or I'm a
I used to
character
be
artist?
obsessed about it, but I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah. I think
I'll
not
tell you what
giving
I
a
give
fuck
a fuck
anymore is
about, and you
just
already know. But whoever is listening,
penises.
you should give a fuck about the quality of your work, and that's
That's all
it.
that matters. Yeah. No matter what it is too. Like whether
Yeah.
it's design or whatever. Yeah.
I've met few people,
Al, you silly guy.
in my life that were so obsessed about how they are called in terms of their title that they were the biggest assholes.
Yeah.
And fuck those guys.
Yeah, the title becomes like a crown of ego, and it gets in the way of actually having like good art be the key, you know?
Yeah.
I think it just depends on everybody though. And I think it's the same, you know, that's one thing I love about jiu-jitsu as well, is like you have the belt system, you know. But man, you know, you could be a white belt and just shred through people, you know. And I love that. I love that. I love, and it doesn't matter really, you know.
Did you hear about
Sometimes it
that?
does, but it doesn't, you know. So
Did you hear about that guy? He was a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but he had like I think he had like an injury and stopped doing it for like years.
mhm.
And then he came back, saw the game, and said, "I'm demoting myself to purple belt."
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Smart. Yeah, yeah.
It's like all the fucking leg game, and what Eddie Bravo's doing and all those guys, like
Yeah. It's a whole
Eddie
new game.
Cummings, and like, whoops, I
Yeah.
don't belong in those ranks at
Yeah.
all. And he's like a really old, sort of like a really old Brazilian guy, right?
That's
He's like
cool.
some 60 or whatever.
Oh wow,
He's
damn.
like, yeah, and it's been like one of the OGs of black belts and shit. And he's just like, nope, that's not for me. I have to
Um,
respect the craft. You know what I mean?
oh, somebody's asking about the Twitch live stream thing. You want to tell them?
Yeah. What about it?
Read the question. Are you guys no longer going to post the Twitch stream on YouTube now? Can we subscribe to your channel on Twitch?
We will be posting them just on YouTube. We decided to put it on YouTube, and you'll be able to see it later.
Yep, we're gonna have all the videos go up there. It's just they'll go up. They won't go up immediately.
Yeah. Exactly that.
If you have a lot of side projects and you're just having a hard time focusing on one thing, it's, you know, this is something that Mache and I talk about a lot. Thankfully, we have one another, and also we get Andrew in the mix, who's also a part of Learn Squared and just a homie too. Is we do these alignment calls where we talk about, you know, finding ways of prioritizing things and all that stuff, you know, and making sure that you're making time for the things that matter to you. So I don't know. I have a lot of stuff going on. I can't really say. I'm probably not the best, but I managed to get it all done. So whatever. Damn, that's sick. Look at that spider web. He's got it deep.
Oh,
Damn, that's nasty. Super
nasty.
deep. He's got to get. He's got to shift his weight over to his right hip. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, I still remember some things.
It's good.
Still
Good.
remember.
You know, when you watch it, I think it helps a lot. Sometimes before I go roll, I have to watch it. That was sick escape. That was tight. Like before I go to class, I'll put it on like an EBI or something. It's on my phone, so I'll watch like an EBI right before class or something, just to like remind myself, because man, these guys at class are super crazy. So yeah, Patrick, I think the thing is a matter of just like being able to find what's most important, set priorities to it, and then be really regimented about your time. This is something that Mache and I talk about a lot. So like I make a, I want to see who won this event really quick. Oh, nice. Damn.
Yeah, that
Poor,
guy.
that poor guy. He's done like 6 of them. His opponent, he's been in like all 6, I think. He's a beast. But yeah, didn't come in his favor this time. I think it's just based on time here. That's one thing I love about EBI though, is it this final round stuff. It's similar to kind of like wrestling, where it's still a submission. You start in a bad position, and whoever can outlast or get out faster is the winner. And I think it's a smart system. It's really cool.
Yep.
They dig it. Richie Gio's brother is fighting Metamoris tomorrow, actually, too. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's
you
crazy.
know what? What's his name? Chael Sonnen, the UFC guy.
Yeah.
He's actually starting his league for
Yeah.
Jiu Jitsu, and he's taking the EBI rules into it. So
that's cool.
It's gonna be like UFC, but for Jiu Jitsu, and with EBI rules. And he already sold out first event. He's gonna have what's that guy's name? Cornelius.
Oh yeah, Keenan
Yeah.
Cornelius. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he's great. Keenan's awesome.
Yeah.
I love watching him roll. He's got a sick style. He's from Otto's down here in San Diego. Let's see, another question. I'll let you answer this one, Mache. I was wondering, when working in film, do you find it hard to manage relationships or maintain them when you have to move around a lot to chase work?
I don't have to move around. That's one thing that
You're in a different position. You're like
I'm
me
in a
now.
different position. So I had to commute to work in studio. Well, it depends what kind of film work, because there's film work for art department and there's a film work for.
Oh, that guy's got a
effects.
cup. That's no fair. Sorry. I hate cups. I hate when people have cups.
I guess you hate having balls intact.
No, dude, if you have a cup, that's cheating, dude.
If you hate cup, you hate your dick. That's as simple as that.
Yeah, I just don't do arm bars because arm bars
Do
smash
you hate your dick? Do you hate your dick?
I punish it when I do jujitsu.
Dude, I'll punish your dick when we roll.
You
I
would.
see you're not having a cup.
Well, every time you don't put lotion on them before you touch it. I tell you every time. You fucking mix all the blisters and shit. They get caught in your teeth. Okay, I'll stop. Sorry, go ahead and answer their question. So,
If it's a VFX work, I don't know. I don't really know. I haven't been working in VFX. It's a difficult question, because there's so many people that have to move around because of how those things work, like studios fucking closing down and opening up. If it's a art department work, it's different, because in a lot of cases you don't have to travel, especially when you're an illustrator. If you are not an illustrator, however, if you're like set designer, you're in a worse position though, because set designers
also good
have
though.
to travel.
I mean, yeah, but it's also kind of a cool life.
It is good and not, because like, would you want to be in Baton Rouge for like 6 months during winter?
Hell yeah, like a boss.
I don't think so.
Yeah, well, you can see it, how it ages people though. Like working in the industry, it ages you. But I mean, some of the guys we know, some of the set designers are old school dudes. They've been doing it forever. I think it's mostly just probably your personality and like what you like in life. I don't think you can have a family and do that though. Like properly have a family.
Well, they do, and it's funny because I was talking to my friend Steve Jung, and he's been a veteran. He's been working in the industry for like 15 years now or something. And he said like 2008, 10, right? Like all of the films were still in LA. And then like 2 years later, all over the place.
Yeah.
So
Canada and everything. Yeah. Yeah. It's just kind of part of it. It's just,
like
films cost money.
North
Yeah.
Carolina.
But Louisiana lost all their tax incentives now. They've gone away to Tennessee, I think. So Tennessee is the new spot for people to make films in. So there's like a crazy amount of productions going there because of the tax breaks. All the producers are wanting to save money to get a better hold on their budget. Yeah, this is interesting right here. Sorry guys, I'm literally watching something that I love. Like talking, like I'm gonna be like in and out.
Dude, we're watching EBI and questions are byproduct of that.
I do hate dicks. I hate my dick. Okay, question. Ash, what would
would be positions within the entertainment, film, video games industry for someone with a graphic design background and understand a 3D to do work like yours. I don't animate. I don't animate either. It's weird. I think people all think I animate and do all the work myself. It's almost like when you look at George and go like, "Wow, George, I can't believe you drew all that and made that whole movie by yourself." It's like it doesn't work like that. These projects are a culmination of massive teams. There's only a few people that I know that can do. Like Raul Marx is one of those people. My friend Anthony Scott Burns is one of those like freak talents that I freaking hate them because they can do all those things. In regards to a job or position for you, if you're a designer with decent understanding of 3D, I would say, like title design, UI design, all that kind of stuff. That's what I do. But you can also utilize those things and get into, say, like start to strengthen your skills with like doing previs kind of concept art stuff, all that kind of stuff. Mache has a couple of really rad classes if you're not really good at that stuff to like, accelerate. And I think I had a tough time with it because it was such a learning curve for me personally. But I saw a lot of people succeeding from it, and I think I succeeded from it, all things considered. It was okay. It wasn't the best, but I think there's many different roles, and you can also just kind of create your own roles too. And what you want to do is just like, make something really rad and appeal to like, say, a producer or something, so that they can see like, oh, you could be this person that could help. Wow, this leg game right here is nasty. Oh,
dude, I don't even want to think about that leg game, man.
It's nasty. He needs to put his foot flat, put his weight on his right foot.
Yeah.
Flatten it up. But he's gonna tap here in a second. He's got it so deep that the guy has got it. He's got it. Yep, there it is. He's just way too deep. That was
Deep in the
nasty.
butt.
Hobbit 10. No more hobbits. Well, Andrew would love to have more hobbits.
Andrew would
what
like
you
to
guys
have
doing?
more Lindelof hobbits.
Yeah, we can't talk about what we were out there in New Zealand talking about, but we will be, next year?
Yep.
Because we can't talk about it, right? I don't
We
think
can
we're allowed
talk
to.
about what we were doing there, but we
No,
can't
I don't
say
think we
what
can,
were doing
dude.
there, but we can say that we were there for whatever.
People are
reason.
asking, what were you guys doing in New Zealand? And then somebody said, Hobbit 10.
Can we really talk about? I don't know.
I think the NDA says we can, Damn,
Did
look
I
at that
sign-
heel hook.
Sign any NDA?
You didn't sign an NDA with Paramount. Don't be-
Well, maybe I did. Yeah,
How's-
you're right.
Don't be dumb. Don't get in trouble. Because the last thing I want is to get in trouble with somebody, like, then you just then they're like, we can't trust you. That heel hook was nasty. His grip was nasty. He had this really weird high, like, gable grip, like a wrist gable grip. That was interesting. The guy was being way too calm with how nasty he was in. He should have grabbed his neck, planted his foot down. But yeah, that was nasty. But we will tell you guys eventually, and then we're gonna try and make all you guys poop your pants, especially with what Mache's gonna share. Look at Barrett Yoshida's ears, dude. Ah, so gnarly.
Nasty.
Looks like he's got hemorrhoids on the side of his head. We were finding hidden buttholes. That's what we were doing. You drop what you're doing there, day. Involved. Yeah, you can do some research and figure it out. I'm sure it doesn't take too much to figure out what it is, what we might have been doing out in New Zealand. But yeah, we got a chance to meet Richard Taylor, which was incredible, and got some cool stuff coming down in the podcast that involves some people from Weta who are incredible, amazing people. Weta was just incredible, man. How freaking sick was it walking around in that workshop, man?
That's
That was
pretty cool.
That was just insane. All the freaking,
man.
just the props and the care and attention that's brought to. It's just insane. Okay, my money's on Barrett, but I'm really curious to see what this dark horse is going to bring. This guy that he's going against, Alex, is kind of like got called at last minute to come in.
Oh,
What weight class are these guys in? Are they 145?
I don't know.
Got a Z guard. Gotta watch that Z guard though, because leave your leg open. Gotta watch that. Yeah.
It's all leg game right now.
It's a little mix of both. I mean, Yoshida is really good at this body crucifix that he does. So he's a upper body guy, but I mean, he definitely knows his leg game for sure though too. Look at that back take right there. Look how smooth that was. The guy he's moving too much. He needs to show a little bit more. Got to get his back down. Yeah, he's got it. Checking his hips. That guy Alex needs to switch his hips and face him. There's a body triangle there. It's locking down.
It's done.
Yeah,
It's almost done, isn't it?
Barrett's really strong too for his weight. Let's look at that.
I mean, there's nothing worse than having that body triangle.
Yeah, face cranks. You ever have somebody crank your face and choke your face instead of your neck? That sucks.
Yeah.
And just sets up your whole your teeth.
That's how
snaps
Misha
your
Tate
gums.
was submitted.
Yeah, that happens a lot. When you do competition, you can also push the nose up, like take your arm, your hand, and just grab the under part of the nose and just yank the face up through the nose. It's really nasty. So the podcast is coming back, guys. Andrew and I have 4 episodes now recorded, and what we do is we record about 4 or 5 and just have a bank of them because it's actually almost a part-time job, almost the podcast itself, just how much work is involved with getting people on. So we got a little bit of a stock, I guess, in there, and then we're gonna be coming back sometime in August. So we'll be dropping them down. And look at that neck, dude. Look at that. That is so deep. Wow, I can't believe it. He's still
stopping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
there you go.
Yeah, that was deep. That was a really good rear naked choke too. And he slowly just kind of creeped up on it too. Poor Alex. I think Alex was just kind of got called in though too. So good for him for coming in and trying. Yeah, Barrett's nasty, dude. Sick skill. I like how he was kind of climbing up and accelerating his position too.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have a live podcast with Mike Hill actually out in the UK in August, and that's gonna be at Industry Workshops. Super excited about that. I'll be there, and so Mike's gonna be there. Aaron's gonna be there. Aaron Beck's gonna be there. Andrew's probably gonna be there. So many amazing artists are gonna be there. I think that's the event I'm most excited about this whole
I like
year.
how you framed it. Andrew's gonna be there, and then so many amazing artists gonna be there.
Andrew the homie, yeah, I think he's gonna be there. I'm not sure last time, so I'm just going through my head of everybody. So, yeah, and episode 123, I think was that the one with David O'Reilly, or I can't remember. I've lost track of all those, but that one was a lot of fun. It wasn't long enough. I want to do another one with him. So, good podcast. Joe Rogan's podcast is great. I think.
Fighter
Yeah.
and the Kid.
Yeah,
Go
it's
with
like that's Mache's new sexy toy.
It's my new sex. Yeah.
Why don't you talk about the art you're doing right now? Because I'm sure people don't want to hear about this other crap. You can just break
No,
down some.
they have
some
to.
you're
Sorry.
doing.
I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm doing this for fun with you, and
Okay.
everything else is a byproduct. So
Is it Nathan Orchard? No, that's not Nathan Orchard.
I'm just working on that alt piece that I was working on before.
I love when the Brazilian guys
The
come in.
Berserker.
It's awesome. Oh damn! Front roll. Let's see. Yeah, so good podcast. Check out those two. I would say, I don't listen to a ton of podcasts anymore. I was listening to, I think I was talking about it earlier. I went through Stephen King's It, which is like 47 hours or something. So that took like 3 weeks or so to get through, but that was awesome. I'm going to go through The Stand next. That's the next one. So I think Sam, what's his Sam? Man, I'm drawing a blank. I'm trying to think of his name. He has his own podcast, and let me see if I can find it actually.
Sam Harris.
No, not Sam Harris. I think, or also Neil Tyson's podcast is fun too.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
good. I like Sam Harris podcast. It's
I
pretty
think
good.
it's Sam Weber has a podcast. It's let's see. I heard it's really good. I haven't had a chance to check it out, but look up Sam Weber's. It's like I don't know what the name of it is. It's got some weird obscure name. His art's sick, really sick art. You ever seen Sam Weber's art?
Nope.
Ah man, it's awesome. Look at that scramble is sick. Yeah, damn right. This EBI is dope. This is some amazing. Like this is what I'm talking about. We're at 7. This is still really quite new, and we're already getting such high level talent. You know. Yeah.
I am thinking to rework this shit.
Yeah,
Something
good
different.
podcasts are great. You know, it's like having conversations with friends or being on the on the side of watching friends talk. I think those are great. My favorite podcasts are the ones that are like that. You guys ever go through Serial podcast season 1? That was a lot of fun. Who listened to that one? Have you done that one, Miche?
Nope.
I tried to get my wife into it. She hated the lady's voice and she said she sounded dumb. So, and I had a couple other friends telling me that. I got past that and I was just interested in the subject matter. And I like how that guy's checking his hip. He's playing that interesting guard, but I should have got the guy's name. Yeah, you should check out Serial Podcast though. It's kind of like Making a Murder on Netflix. Similar kind of just unjust, interesting things that's happening, but really interestingly done. I won't say much, but I would highly recommend it if you're looking for podcasts. If you haven't listened to that, listen to season 1. I've heard season 2 is horrible, and I just haven't listened to it. So, but season 1's really good. Adjust it. Drawing like this is a long process, huh?
Yeah.
It takes forever, doesn't it? I think doing art in any form, even photo bashing stuff, to do it really good, it demands time. That's all it really is.
Certainly does.
It most certainly does.
Most certainly does.
I want to add some fingers here.
Have you guys checked out Grant Warwick's Mastering CGI? Miche was telling me about it.
I'm having Grant on a podcast.
Awesome. In an art cafe
Yeah.
or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him. We're gonna have him on the collective too. So he's gonna be spreading that Warwick ass everywhere. That's interesting how he's grabbing his right foot. I don't know what he's doing with that. He's like trying to taunt him, I think. Yeah, but check out Grant's class. It's pretty interesting. I mean, I wish he was using the exact programs I do so I could use them directly, but he's using 3D Studio Max, I think, generally.
Yeah, because it's good, dude. It's
No,
good.
definitely.
It's
I'm not
crashing a
gonna-
lot, but it's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so does cinema. I mean, no program is the best, you know?
Hold on.
They're-
I'll be
they-
back in a sec. I got my landlord coming in here, so.
Yeah.
I'll be back, people.
Yeah. What programs are you guys using for CGI stuff? I use mainly Cinema 4D. I wanted to start using Cinema or 3D Studio Max, but man, it's actually really quite expensive too. And if I'm just trying to use it just to kind of explore it, I just didn't find it to be of value. I didn't want to relearn a completely new program. 3D Code's awesome. I'm starting to really get into that. I'm going to take off some time in September to at least 2 weeks to really get into it and understand all the different rooms, because It's crazy powerful though. I love the voxel based. I love the UV editor, the texturing, just all that stuff. It's a really progressive program, and I love how quickly it translates from like translates from Photoshop users like myself. So yeah, I think Keyshot's pretty cool. I feel like it looks so much like a product, whereas I'm using Octane, and Octane isn't the best, but they're all pretty much the same. It's just more or less how you use them and where you put the lights and shaders and everything. They're all quite similar. Sorry guys, I'm literally watching the matches while I'm talking about art. So, but I think more or less it's just about how you're using the tools and what you're doing with them and how that affects your overall outcome and stuff. But Octane's pretty awesome. V-Ray is still, I think, is probably one of the best just because how powerful it is. But yeah, I couldn't get into ZBrush. I use it every once in a while just for retopology and stuff. But I'm gonna start using. Wow, this is insane! Whoever's watching this EBI, that was insane. Yeah, Octane for cinema though is awesome though. I love it. Just being able to see things live is just incredible. Being able to see what you're trying to create instantly is just like it doesn't get better than that. Today I was in cinema and I had to do a standard render and it took 30 minutes and it looked like crap at the end of it and I was just like really frustrated. So I ended up just spending more time shifting all the materials over to converting them to Octane materials and then I could go around and check everything out and stuff. But yeah, I feel like there's always something to learn though when it comes to this, and it's such a never-ending cycle. And everybody's like, which program to use, and there is no real right one unless you have a defined thing that you're trying to do. Yeah, I've heard Arnold is really awesome, and I definitely want to give Arnold a try. It's just really expensive.
This is Arnold, your instructor.
This is Arnold. Yes.
Did you see that video?
Yeah, where Arnold's explaining how to use Arnold.
Yeah.
Dude, this match is nasty good, like crazy technical, really sick roll right here.
What did I miss?
Just really sick transitions, escapes. Like just these guys that go inverted, they go full. Like it's really cool. Like he's gonna stack, see if he can do the truck, but that guy's I don't think he's an EBI guy.
You mean 10th planet?
I mean, yeah, 10th planet. I mean, sorry. Yeah, I think with Keyshot, I think Mache feels the same way too. With the Keyshot's rendering, it automatically makes it look fake still, no matter what. It's missing something about it. I don't know what it is. But again, I think it's just people, their use of it. Just like I think 3D Coat is a program that I think hasn't been really. I mean, people are doing great things in there, but people haven't realized just how powerful it is yet because I think people are getting comfortable with, say, ZBrush and stuff. But man, I really do think that as soon as a couple power users start using 3D Coat and use it to its potential, game over. I feel like it's an incredible program. Have you played with it much yet, Mache?
Nope.
Dude, it's sick, dude. Like crazy sick. There's all these different rooms basically, and the way that you work in them and stuff, and how it works is just insane. Look at that transition right there. That was nasty. He straight up went inverted. That was really sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that bugger.
Yeah. He was rubbing his head, the other guy's head, just a minute ago. He has some funny. He's trying to cook him into a honey hole, but his knees passed, so. He's going inverted now. What he's doing? He's gonna grab an arm. What's he doing? See, look at this, dude. This is some, like literally like Animal Kingdom monkey fight shit. Like this is insane. Crazy angles. That was dope. These guys are great. This is a great match. Whoever put this together is smart.
Oh, Eddie.
Yeah. Vitaly does a great job with Keyshot, but at the same time, it adds to Vitaly's style, and I think still with Vitaly stuff, it feels like a product. Not to say anything against it. I think Vitaly is amazing. I think what he makes is amazing, but it doesn't mimic reality, if that makes sense. At least from my eye. What do you think, Mache? What do you think
Yeah,
about?
it looks like a product. It doesn't look like a very ultra realistic render. If you want to know what ultra realistic render is, check Grant Warwick.
Yeah, yeah. Man, Grant
Did you see
Warwick's.
that? Did you see that vegetation he's been posting? The
Yeah.
renders.
I hate him. Yeah, it's sick, man. Grant really, man, that guy. He's been doing it for a long time, of course, but yeah, that's just crazy good CGI. That one with the like the old, it looks like an old painting with all like the
Yeah.
still life. God, dude, that one is just probably one of the best looking CGI pieces I've seen. One of the best, like
Yeah.
most
Looks
realistic,
pretty
isn't it?
darn good.
It's just insane. But again, like who would spend, what is that like a month or two on one thing, who has the ability to do so? I guess you can if you want. So, but yeah, that back, damn, he's got that back nasty. Here he's gonna get out right here. No, needs to go to safe haven. There it is. Yeah. Some good resources for learning fundamentals on rendering. Man, I really think that I haven't gone through it completely, but I know Mache has. But mastering CGI is a really great resource. I think Grant breaks it down really well. It depends on what program you're also using, but I think
Doesn't matter if you follow it, you can understand
yeah,
what
idea.
shading does. And I agree with what Grant is saying. It doesn't really matter what software you're using. It's all about shaders and your eyes, like how
Yeah.
you see and observe and mimic.
Wow, Bill Cooper just submitted him. Wow, nice overtime rear naked choke. Nice. That was a really. I want to see Bill's next round. That was really technical. Great jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu that ass. Yeah, dude, this style of fucking painting is
Yeah, remember how it's
fuck
like
it.
would be doing like Lost Boy drawings all the time. Like I hate this because you have the idea, but you have to really earn it. It takes a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know how those guys
Forever.
in Japan are doing, like pumping out like pages of manga every day. Like how the hell? I guess it's just practice, and they're not spending all the time like trying to learn render techniques and stuff. They're just drawing all day, so for years and years. So
Yeah. They're pretty much doing what has to be done instead
yeah.
of fucking around like we do.
I'm texting my buddy Chris, who runs Phalanx. It's his company, and
Oh, cool.
just chatting with him, just talking with him earlier about it. He can't make the event either. We're just gonna we're gonna try and go with him at least. But yeah, here's Danny's coming up here next. Danny loves marijuana. He always has it
Totally
all.
fucking see it.
Yeah, well, he had like this like marijuana socks, like the pile leaves on his socks and stuff. He's a funny guy. He's up from San Francisco, I think. Yeah, I rolled with some of his guys that came down to our gym. Cool people. So
Nice. He's the first. He's the OG first, right? From
yeah,
Eddie?
he's one of I believe one of Eddie's like original black belts. Yeah, but I think to go back to the key shot thing, I'm sure you could figure. I don't use it personally, but I'm sure you could make epic, realistic looking thing. It just
It's
just-
just the GI render.
Yeah.
Like how GI is calculated, it's different than because
Theoretic.
from what I understand, it's sort of like a weird mix of biased versus unbiased. So I don't really understand.
I don't understand.
I don't understand like the actual logic. Like I understand a little bit of it. It's just like a different calculation of the global illumination, but how exactly mathematically and whatever, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm excited for this match. Denny's got a lot of it's very explosive, very interesting style. I think this guy he's going against is going to be really fun too. Look at that. He's like, no legs for you. Yeah, Yeah, Mache, you switch between Octane and V-Ray, and you're always constantly like, I'm giving you shit all the time because you're like, look at this one, look at the Redshift, or look at, you're like telling me like, or Corona, you're trying all the different ones, and me, I'm just like, man, I just need to really stick to one. But somebody's asking about in which situations do you pick different renderers to go after what you're after?
I don't know. I don't think you really need to, in most cases at least. Although for Ghost in the Shell, I would switch between renders. Some of the renders I would do in
You're not supposed to talk
Octane.
about
I can talk about that, dude. Easy.
Yeah.
Of
Okay.
course.
I think you're not supposed to be able to. No.
Well,
'Cause of
talk
the NDA?
about what the project that I've been working on? No, dude. I am at the union.
Oh, okay. So it's okay then. All right.
Yeah, I can talk about whatever the fuck I want, man.
All right.
No. So yeah, I mean, obviously, I cannot talk about exactly what I was doing for Ghost in the Shell, but I would switch between renders depending
He
on
was,
exactly what I need.
He was Scarlett's underwear double. A lot of guard pull playing in this one. Really great guard pull playing though. That's like interesting, like guard body triangle. So Denny needs to get up and break those legs free. And Gio taught us like putting you C cup basically the armpits and then slowly hike up or put your knee through it. There he goes. Get out. Yeah. So yeah, definitely. I think your renders just depends on what you're after. But I think personally for me, I'm only using Octane. I've seen the results of all the other ones. I think V-Ray probably because it's been around for so long, and people that are using say Maya and 3D Studio Max, which are like people that have been using 3D for a long time, they have a better grasp on it, and I think they're able to create really great things. And I think the latest update on Octane is it keeps getting better, even though it's not perfect. There's a lot of problems with it. I think it's slowly getting better, and I think eventually you're going to be able to get really similar results. But again, it's all in your eye, and if you're trying to achieve something, I think if you have a really good sense of what it is that you're looking at, how light's, scattering over an object, how to, actively change and adjust that on the fly in your shader, knowing it is, I think, is the thing I've realized, and I think this is something that Mache and I've talked about, is knowing what you're looking at is half the battle. And then once you know what it is, then it's more or less like how to recreate it. And that's what I think Grant's doing a really great job with his class. Yeah, which is he spends a lot of time focusing on that. I saw somebody doing some cool DAZ 3D stuff with character design. They started with like a DAZ model. I thought that was cool. I remember you first showing me DAZ 3D, and I was like, "What the hell is this, dude? This is creepy." and honestly, when I go and I use it, I still feel like super dirty and gross because it's creepy. So.
You love it though, secretly.
Secretly, I do, and I'm constantly going there playing with like digital dolls. Yeah, this is an interesting match. Danny's sweating like a pig. Needs to get a hold of those feet or something. Not that guy, Denny.
Yeah.
It's so tough. This guy has got a really good guard game. He's luring him in.
Yeah, come in between my crouch.
He's gonna try to do a toe hold, I think. He's projecting too much though. The guy sees it. I'm so excited for Gio. I think Gio's up after the next match.
Oh, is it?
I think he's already probably gone though.
Yeah, what I like about this is just like, it's everything in one evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with the thing with rendering, it's so freaking convoluted and confusing. Honestly, it's in like what you're trying to go for. I think what you need to do is just figure out like what you're trying to achieve. Wouldn't you agree, Mache?
Yep.
And if you know what you're trying to achieve, you're observing
Observe.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
But man, I swear, I mean, I've only gotten a pretty good taste of it. I signed up for Grant's classes, so I have them. I just need to spend some time going through them. But he does a really great job. If you're really like you're serious about it, go to Mastering CGI and check out Grant's class. It's funny because as much like he's just like a friend. So, and he's a cool guy, and I think he's just doing really good stuff. So these are something that we swear by. Ooh, that was nasty. That was close. Ooh, try to get the truck. That was nasty. The stack. I missed that leg. Couldn't get that hook in there. Yeah, V-Ray is, like I said, I think V-Ray is just badass, but I also think it's because the community is so strong and it belongs to a group of people that have been using CGI for a long time. So, wouldn't you agree, Mache?
And they're constantly spitting out updates and going with what is, what's improving the software,
Yeah. Damn, this EBI is fucking sick. I love watching this weight class. So the big guys are cool, but it's not as nearly as active.
What is going on with my keyboard today?
It's attached to a PC. That's what's going on. I swear, you have a problem with your computer every day.
I think it's my motherboard that has started to. I think it's starting to give up.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise, I don't understand. There's just so many weird shit that started going on,
Yeah.
It might be, it might be on its way out.
Sounds like it's a piece of shit.
It's the same one you have.
I know.
Motherfucker.
It works good. Mine works good. So I think yours is just full of like shemale porn or something. I don't know what's going on it.
Yeah,
So
all the gay shit.
Somebody's asking about Schoolism. Yeah, I mean, Schoolism has some sick classes. I have not taken one personally. Mache, have you taken a Schoolism class?
Nope.
Yeah, some really, really cool professors, rad classes. Let me move my desk up and stand for a bit. Got the electric desk. Who's using stand-up desks in here? I think that's a definite. That's a pro move for sure. It's a little bit kind of expensive, but man, nothing like
Worth it,
standing.
though.
It's so good. I sit maybe like 30 or 40 percent of the day, and the rest is standing. And I just do it whenever I'm sore or tired of standing. It's good for your back though, as long as you have good posture. But yeah, Schoolism's rad, super cool. Got some cool stuff there. Learn Square is pretty rad too. Damn, look at that. Got that straight ankle lock. That guy is running from it. Wow, look at that. You watching this? Dude, look at that. Wow.
Oh, he got it. He got out. So
Man, get it, Denny. Attack it. The guard, he's just shooting down. That's an interesting guard. He's like on the right side. That was a great scramble. Props to that guy. You better watch out. You better get past those legs. The guy's gonna pull him into a triangle. He's aiming for it.
all right, I'll be back in a few minutes again.
Dude, you can't keep leaving.
I have to.
God damn, dude. Do you guys ever get concerned about injuries, though? Jiu-Jitsu's considering you're artist. I've been going over C6 that stopped me from drawing for a bit. Yeah, with Jiu-Jitsu, I have a neck injury that I got from Jiu-Jitsu. My leg kind of got messed up a little bit, but a lot of it's just because either I'm just being stubborn or pushing hard and going beyond myself. When somebody got my left arm, I'm left-handed, so when somebody's got my left arm and they're going for armbar, I'll just tap early. So usually, for the most part, it's just going out early. So, and just being communicative with your opponent so that they know, like not to be a jerk for the most part, but yeah, it's definitely a part of it. I think it's a part of the sport. And I think that's what makes it alluring to me personally, though, too. So I
But yeah, if you have an injury, it's tough, and it depends on who you roll with and your teammates and stuff. So, yeah, yeah. I think if you tap out early and often, I think you save your body. And sometimes I can be stubborn, and I don't. And usually it's because when I'm rolling with, say, Giovanni or some of my coaches who train and they're going for competition, I try to give them a really just like honor them by giving them like a battle basically. So, but it's dumb, I should tap out earlier, but I know very rarely do I get injuries though. Honestly, considering how often I do it and how hard I roll, so. No, I can't give you G Monk's personal cell phone number. Although I'd love to do that, but I think he would hate me for that, so I can't. I could send him an email though. He loves emails. He's a great guy. Bradley's a great guy. He's great at communicating too. I remember before I really got into doing what I'm doing, he responded to my emails, and
Oh shit!
this is really, really dope bag hold Denny's got. Sick.
Yeah, I got plumbers coming over, so I'll be probably go again, like leaving and joining. So it's like probably the most bizarre podcast we've ever done.
Yeah, sorry guys. You shouldn't even put my name on this. Just put like dumb
No,
talking.
It has to be your name. Not gonna change it, of course.
I can sell G-Monk's cell phone number. Okay, how much? How much do you guys want to pay? No, I can't do that. Can sell out my bro. Oh wow, they're resetting.
Dude, those
That's
fucking,
cool.
the kale crunch, man. The kale crunch. Holy fuck.
What are you talking about?
Those kale chips.
Oh yeah, kale chips are great. You can make them
Yeah.
pretty easily.
Super easy.
Yeah.
Tastes so
15
good,
bucks?
though.
Nah, you got to pay me more than that. Yeah. They if you can all I did kale chips, made kale chips one time. I also made like Brussels sprouts too. It's really good. Damn, that face crank is nasty. Come on, Denny.
What is that weird fucking... It looks like a cell phone cam.
Nah, I tapped. Oh, the face crank. Nasty. Good thing he had a mouth guard in.
Second face crank submission.
Yeah. Yeah, just email Bradley if you want to get a hold of him. He's good at responding to emails considering how busy he is. So, and you can ask him for your cell phone. Tell him I wouldn't give it to you. Damn, Danny's sweating like a beast. That was interesting. Some discrepancy with the grip. Oh damn, that's deep. Oh, that's a face crank. He's gonna give it. He's gonna pay him back with that face crank. Ooh, that's nasty. You can mess up your jaw with that one.
Yep. I hate those, man. That's the worst position to be in.
Nice. That is sick. Just got his chin pass. That was it. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, because he definitely got out faster. The other guy was great. That was a great battle. I love when two guys or whatever, girls or whatever, go against one another and it's a really close one or a really tough battle. It just makes the other person even better. Just like art too. You look at somebody else's art. Like we always use like Vitaly as an example. It's like, damn, Vitaly, look at all that crazy stuff he's doing. Or like who's killing? I mean, John Park's always pretty much killing it. You and John Park are always out there doing really great work. Who's some of your favorites out there right now? Do you pay much attention anymore? Or are you kind of just doing your own thing?
I wish I paid more attention.
Well,
There's a few
you're
beasts
busy
out there for
working
sure.
though. Yeah, you're busy
Yeah.
working a lot. I mean, what do you look at? Do you go to like art station, or where do you get your resources for things like
Facebook.
inspiration? Facebook? That's so interesting that Facebook became like the artist hub, huh?
I mean, ArtStation is great. Don't get me wrong. It's just like I'm rarely surprised when I see shit on ArtStation. So
I love your brutal honesty, though. Well, you've been doing it for so long, though. Yeah, I always think it's quite funny. I was about to do a post on it yesterday, some bromance stuff, but because I saw my master art book again with your cover on it, and it still trips me out when I look at it. I go, man, yeah, that's my bro. It's crazy. Like so many years later, like that was one of the books I got when I first really wanted to get into this stuff, and now, look, we run a company together. We talk pretty much every day.
yeah,
We're close, and it's rad. It's really cool. I think it
finger
just
my
goes
butthole sometimes. I finger yours.
a little bit of finger. I do the knuckle,
Yeah.
just a slight knuckle, and sometimes there's Geo. Geo's up next. Okay, that was right. See Geo stretching out. Go Geo. This is gonna be great. When Geo goes on, I'll probably just I won't be talking much. Yeah, this is a sick match too. A lot of these right here, these weird like almost these guard pulls with like that. I like weird inverted stuff going on here. He's grabbing. The guy's a gi player, grabbing his rash guard in the back there. Ooh, oh, he was in a triangle. Oh, he was going for the armbar too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Fausto is he's doing some cool stuff too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Fausto is great.
My favorite
Fausto is my homie.
you love Buddy. He knuckles you too. Butt knuckles.
All that jazz.
Gavin's asking, would either Mache or Ash consider doing an interview on CG Society or CG Talk? I'm a forum leader and moderator for the concept art thread and just thought I'd ask. Mache would, yeah. Do it, Mache. I think
Why
he's
not?
much more applicable. Maybe next year once I have like more of this stuff that we've been doing that's more applicable. It's much more in your regards, though. Can't wait for all this stuff to drop.
Yeah, Gavin, just drop us an email and
Yeah, I think Mike Hill's approach to designs is rad because I think he tried to think a lot about the ideas behind it. And his talk at Industry Workshop is really great. I love the way he breaks it down and how he talks about the chair design inside of Contact. That was really cool.
Yep.
Did you watch his talk?
yep.
Did you watch Alberto's
Didn't-
Miogo's talk at
No, I've heard it's
THU?
great. I still didn't
I
watch
sent it to you the other day too. Yeah, it's free. You guys should definitely watch that. Don't listen to us on this thing. Go watch that. That's really good. Yeah, we only got like 30 peeps here, so you guys are sticking strong. So why don't you talk about what you're doing with your art here?
I am painting.
Walk us through it, you dummy.
Just cleaning it up. And just going through all the details and making sure that, detailing. Like, what am I supposed to talk about here, dude? There's not really much to talk about. Just going through details and just
Don't be so
painting
sassy.
details.
Don't be
Don't
sassy.
be so sassy.
Yeah.
No, it's just like, going through the structure.
Are you seeing it visually in your
circle.
head? The object, like, are you seeing the volume in your head and then finding
more or
where
less.
where light will hit?
I think so. Like, more or less trying to figure this out. Like, what is the actual volume of this shit,
Yeah. Do you have a reference of the actual design of it?
Right now,
Or
no.
You're just kind of guessing and playing around with it in your own style
Right now,
almost?
just playing around, yeah.
Wow, look at this, dude.
Wow, he's holding his leg.
You see that backflip kind of take
Yeah,
thing?
I just saw it. So
I'm telling
sick.
you, this is gonna get crazy. I think jujitsu's at the point where it was like when skateboarding first started. It was cool, and people were like skating in empty pools in the back of people's houses, and then eventually it became a sport. And I think EBI is one of the first. There's many others, of course, but one of the first that's kind
Well,
of
none
doing
of
it.
them on Fight Pass UFC. So
It's true. It's true. I mean, Eddie, connected with Joe and connected to UFC. I mean, it really helps, I'm sure. But
now UFC sold to some rich people. It's probably gonna turn it into something like NFL. So
yeah,
like a professional league. So
yeah,
I'm stoked.
exactly. Yeah, I think it's interesting to see what's going to happen. But I think there's something great about where jiu-jitsu is right now, which is I think it's still discovering what it is. And I think I love that part about it because people are still like, oh, it's all about legs. Oh, no, it's about armbar. No, it's about like back takes. Oh, it's about
I
this.
don't know.
It's
I feel like it's always gonna be that.
yes, of course. But I think right now it's definitely like that. There's no definitive. And even though say like there are some continuing champions, like it's constantly changing. That was sick. Oh, that was sick. If he just could hold it. So this is Ash. This is Ashley rolling here. This is sick. He's doing great. He's a young guy
Guy's
too. I
Ash.
heard.
Which guy's Ash? I didn't pay attention.
The guy with the black and white top rash guard. With
Okay.
Yeah, he's got the leg now. Yeah, thanks, Gavin. Appreciate it. We'd love to be a part of that in some capacity. I mean, definitely, I'm sure it's more applicable to Mache because it's directly resulting, like
Just
directly.
throwing work at me, you motherfucker.
Yeah, do that interview.
Yeah, just do that. Do this. Do that. So
It's like a interesting leg like thing. Oh, here it is. Ooh, that was nasty. No, Dominguez don't do that. That weird lock on that leg, as long as he keeps above the knee, he's got it. He's gonna try and isolate that
I don't
heel.
understand what's going on there.
He's got a nice that he's going nice, trying to see how he's trying to create a pocket underneath his right arm to cinch his arm through to grab the edge of that heel. Low. That guy better get out of there and place his foot down there. He's gonna tap out here soon. That is nasty. Oh, that's an interesting figure four on that isolated on that leg. It's like a weird inverted honey hole or something. Good job. The Ashley guy is killing it. I want to roll with all these guys and get beat up. It's funny you see Joe Rogan's face in the background all the time. Yeah, life goal, go on Joe's podcast, hang out with Joe. I think I'd have to for sure. Oh man, that is so nasty. Yeah, that guy needs to put some weight down on it, flatten his foot down, or kick off the guy's butt. Or he's just chilling there doing sexy pose like it's okay. You better be careful, man. Man, you better be careful. Oh, damn.
Did you see that?
Yeah, he was doing sexy pose.
And the way he escaped?
And he's getting frustrated with the guy, though. He's like telling him to stand up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, don't let... It's such a mental game, too. Nice. It's awesome. A lot of people in the UK are watching, supporting Ashley, they're saying. It's 3:30 out there in the UK right now.
Yeah.
Finding time to go and train, you got to really want it. I live 45 minutes from where I train, so usually in the commute I'll do calls, or most of the time I'll do calls or listen to audiobooks, so I'm doing multiple things. And then when I do train, it's an hour of class and then an hour of rolls and then getting back home and showering. It's all in all, it's about 4 hours. But the only reason is because I love jujitsu. Like I try to always fill my life with things that I love. And like why I do anything else. I spent too much of my life because I grew up really poor doing just shit I didn't want to do. And so now that I'm able to, I'm like, all I want to do is what I want to do. It sounds selfish, but I spending time with my family and spending time with friends and doing those things are what matters to me most, you know.
Gotta do what you're gonna do.
Yeah, life is short, man. You only got one of them, so at least that's what I think. So, you believe in the afterlife, Mitch?
I have no idea. Never thought of it.
Never thought of the possibility of an afterlife.
Well, thought of a possibility, but never had like a meaningful thinking process going on inside of my head
Okay.
to justify my thinking. It's one thing to think about something, and the other to think and also make sense out of it.
Yeah. I think, Gavin, if you're looking to find an answer from that, I would say there's a couple things. Maybe check out this book called Eat That Frog. That is a really weird position he's doing. I'm sorry, guys. This is probably the worst time to talk to me because I'm like fully invested in this. Dude, is that the plumber going to town on your toilet?
Yeah, dude.
From you taking a massive shit and clogging your plumbing?
I
Took a
there's
massive one.
There's a book called Eat That Frog I highly suggest. That was a game changer for me. What other books are there? There's quite a few. Manage Your Day to Day is really, really good. That was a dope match. Ashley did great. There you go. That's some reference. I think it's really important to have something that's very contrasting to art. If you're obsessed with art, to have it in your life. And I think when I found Jiu Jitsu, I knew that it was the sport that was for me, you know? This is great.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I think growing up poor is quite a common trait that I've found in almost everybody that I know to be a badass. I think when you're so limited at that age, if it's not too detrimental, I think it just builds character and adds to, your personality and all that kind of stuff. That's interesting.
That must be annoying for people to listen to.
Yeah, it is annoying for me to listen to. Okay, he's gonna do a face crank or what? Wow, that guy is so casual about just being in the worst positions. This is interesting. Do you see that guy? He's just kind of he's like me on the couch eating potato chips or something. Wow. Well, that's out. Yeah. I wouldn't suggest an audiobook for Eat That Frog. There is one. Brian Tracy's books are usually pretty good, but I would suggest just buying both of them. You can get them both off of Amazon for like $5 probably. But Eat That Frog and Manage Your Day to Day are two golden books that I refer to everybody. Also, there's a podcast I did with Vitaly that's kind of when things started to really heavily change for me too, after I got a chance to talk with Vitaly and to see kind of how he manages to be so prolific. That's a great source of inspiration. So I would say, I'm not trying to shamelessly promote that at all. It's a genuine.
So shameless.
It's super
motherfucker.
shameless.
It's
Yeah.
so shameless. Coming
Okay,
on
yeah.
my podcast and promoting yours. What the fuck? No,
Yeah.
easy.
You know what I'm talking about. That episode's
Yeah, I
really
know.
good. It's
pretty dope.
I don't listen to them ever really, but that's one that I think I've listened to a couple times because Vitaly is just really great. So.
Yeah,
But
dude.
Vitaly has some really cool things that he talks about and how he does things. I would say, I think there's that. I also get into I listened to Elon Musk's book. I thought was pretty interesting, and also Steve Jobs' books and all those guys. I also love high level athletes. That's one thing I love about Giovanni, my coach. And oh damn, got that submission. Rafael won, I think.
Yeah.
Damn.
Looks like.
Damn. I am a blue belt, and I'm on my way to being a purple belt. So pretty close, I think, but that's up to Gio. Gio doesn't really promote that much. I think if I did a lot more competitions, he would, but I hate doing competitions. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. It drives me nuts. It just all my nerves just go crazy.
Yeah, it's not an easy task to do.
Yeah, that RNC was nasty. That was really nasty. That guy's good. He's got a champion brain, man. You see that? He's just chilling out.
Yep.
Some guys have it, and that guy definitely has it. You just see the calmness on his eyes. I think that's one thing about jiu-jitsu too, is being able to be okay in uncomfortable positions and
Yeah,
push through.
it felt to me that he's definitely knowing what he's doing,
Yeah,
and he's like, I'm not in danger. I'm not gonna panic.
yeah. Comes Gio with that beard.
Look at that beard.
That beard though. Damn the truck. Damn the truck. I'm gonna hop off in a bit.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. I mean, for how long is EBI?
Well,
going?
EBI is like 3 hours, so
Yeah.
I gotta finish some client stuff tonight, but yeah. Yeah, honestly, I have the hourglass too. I didn't stick with it because it wasn't enough time for me to do what I wanted to, and I found that I was getting interrupted a lot. But the thing that I did, that I've been talking to there's my boy Gio. Yeah, that's the rash guard design for him. It's just a version of it. Sick. I didn't do the back of it, but it's got this weird like op art stuff that's all around it. It's so cool. I love Gio, and I've known him for such a long time too. I knew him back in the breakdancing days and stuff. Him and his brother are like world famous breakdancers. All right, I'm gonna watch this, so I'll let you talk.
Watch that ass. I want to watch it too, man. Throwing me under the bus. The
Dude,
fuck?
you've left your podcast like 5 times.
Shut up. I'm a
Yeah.
host. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Ooh, look at that. It's sick, that little Kimura. He pulls that a lot. Watch out. It's one of his favorite moves, Ultra Kimura or Kimura from this location. Watch his body language.
Yeah, these guys are killers.
Gio's been doing jiu-jitsu for 6 years now. He got his black belt in 3.5 years, I think, which is incredibly fast. Usually takes an average to 8 to 10 years usually. But he just locked in on it. And I think also being a professional dancer too prior to it, using his body and being able to do like, he could do like crazy like air flares and like head spins and just like really crazy athletic freak. His dancing name's Freakazoid, so he's got like freakish strength and body dynamics and stuff. He's trying to do toe hold there. We were training that a couple weeks ago. Nice. What are they fucking doing in your bathroom, dude? Are they building the walls? Like, are they? Why are they using a hammer in there? What the fuck are they doing in there?
So removing my shit.
Yeah, dude,
With
you gotta
hammers.
go easy on those fucking Chipotle burritos, dude. Yeah,
That wasn't a
Just like the
burrito.
way I
That
did.
was a ball, dude. I'm not eating burritos. I'm not Andrew.
This is so awesome watching Gio. Pissed I'm not there in the flesh. Yeah, that was a sick pass. That was sick. Okay, he might do a samurai roll if he can hook his right leg where his foot is. He's gonna he's gonna do a full pass. Ooh. You ever do that, the samurai roll to the truck from the back, border guard?
I don't think we've done that
No, it's sick.
when I was there.
Wow. Sounds like giants are having sex, rough sex. Bad roommates, dude.
They do.
Just
They
like
do.
that fucking yoga rock hard ass.
Yeah. They're just like the giant stone dick slapping on the giant stone.
There's
stone
Richie. You can see
butthole.
Richie up in the upper right hand side. Well, Victor is Eddie calling this fight?
I don't know.
Notice. Or is it Victor Davila, I think is his name? I think it'd be kind of difficult to call your black belts fights, you know?
Yeah.
There's Kevin in the green shirt, and then there's Richie tank top. Kevin's my other coach, super fucking good, crazy. He just recently got his black belt. He's Oh, nice. I got Darso. Gio's nose is actually broken, and he has a hard time breathing. So that's why when he fights, look at that. He's gonna pull up there and pull a guard. No. Wow. You should mute your mic.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute my mic. This is impossible. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Learn Square classes for any level of students. Yeah, I mean, doing Learn Square, the classes, I personally, and Miche and I, we talked about this, try to make the classes and design the classes so that any skill level can take the class and take something from it. So, I think if you're not like, one of the questions I get a lot is like, do I have to be a Cinema 4D like hardcore user? And really, I don't even consider myself even close to being a power user, really, in comparison to some of my friends. It doesn't really matter to me. It's more or less like how I use the program to get what I want, basically. So I think you don't need to be a power user at all for a lot of things, unless you're doing like, Grant Warwick level stuff, But yeah, I try to keep it. And I think all my classes in the beginning, especially, I'm going to try and design all my classes so that anybody can take them and have good results from them. Because what's the point in you guys taking these classes if you can't get a job from it or use it in your professional career? Dude, what could they be doing in your bathroom? Seriously, this is the worst podcast ever. What do you mean they can't hear it? I can hear it. Dude, are they going to come yet or what? This fucking giant sex, dude. God.
I was saying I can mute my mic for the podcast reasons, but you're still gonna hear it.
Oh, what? Even if you mute your mic, I'm still going to hear it?
I'm not muting my mic. I'm muting the stream coming from my mic. So, but I'm not muting my mic on Skype, so you can still hear.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell? Okay, that's what I was like. Why am I still hearing it then? Okay, cool. Yeah. So Gio's got sick side control. He's trying to step over the head. Trying to do it to isolate the arm. Yeah, look at that. Nice. There's that Kimura grip. Man, he loves that Kimura grip. So nasty when he gets me in that submission. It's freaking nasty. that neck. Ah, man. It's okay. You might as well just leave it going on your podcast thing or whatever too. This is really horrible. This is totally unprofessional on your part. Taking a fat shit in the middle of your podcast, leaving me, doing it while we're talking about a fight that nobody's watching or can see, and all I'm doing is talking about it in the middle of answering questions. This is the worst. We'll have to do this again, guys. I apologize. We'll do one where I'm actually focusing and I'll be much better.
Why are you so apologetic?
Because it's rude.
I know it's rude. It's more rude than eating chips in front of your mic too. So
yeah, shit mouth. This is a good fight. We should wrap this up so I can go and watch this, and you can go have sex with the giants inside your bathroom, whatever's going on. Poop giant sex. That's
all right. Yeah, I mean, we did this because I just like, hey man, you were watching EBI. I'm like, yeah, probably gonna be watching. Let's do podcasts. And you're like, well, fuck it, I don't know. But like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, and next time we'll do it. We'll switch back and forth between what you're drawing and what I'm drawing. We'll keep it art centric. How about that?
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry,
Maybe
guys.
we should do one when there's UFC or something.
No, this is a bad idea. This is a very bad idea.
It's a good idea though.
No, doing this while we're watching
know.
a fight is the worst thing. Unless everybody's watching it with us, because then it's just like,
Yeah, I know.
it's just silly.
I know. It's silly. It's a silly jump off, like a weird sort of podcasty kind of thing. But hey, at least I've been painting on the screen, so doing some more work on that. Eva,
Yeah.
Berserk, Unit 01. Yeah, dude. All right.
All those
Let's wrap it
angles.
up. Yeah, I agree. Let's wrap it up. I mean, EBI is probably going to be going a little bit longer.
Yeah,
and I
3 hours. So
Yeah.
I need to eat dinner too and feed my dog.
Yeah.
But I want to watch Gio and I don't want to be interrupted by it. So he's gonna go for a double Achilles right here. Just stop the podcast and I'll just keep you on Skype and I'll talk with you. I just feel bad for doing this to people.
Yeah, this is
All right, guys.
intense.
Sorry. You guys have
Alright,
a good
dudes.
day. Yeah, I think there's only one guy watching, and yeah, Gio's badass. It's awesome.
Only-
I'm glad at
only
least you're
one guy.
watching it too. So
All right. Apologies. It's been the worst.
I think you should delete it.
Well, next one is with Grant Warwick. So
There
stay
you go.
tuned. I'll be talking about without the Hammers.
Oh,
I'll be talking with Grant. I'll announce it soon.
Oh,
So
sick.
I'm trying to announce and you're fucking screaming.
Oh yeah, that was fucking awesome. Sorry, I
Gio
swore.
won.
That was woo.
Yeah, shut the fuck up now.
That was nasty. And dude, this is great.
I know.
I'm so happy for him. That's awesome.
So next Art Cafe, I'll be announcing it on Facebook and Twitter, and it's gonna be with Grant Warwick. We talked about him a little bit, minus the Hammers. So, anyways, thanks for
texting everybody. Yeah.
20 people that joined us watching.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. We'll do art stuff next time. This is a horrible idea, Mache. Well, at least we tried it, and at least we know. So look at this weird. Look at this, dude. Look at this. He switches from the toe hold, grabs this opposite, goes for the
Yeah, it's pretty
and
good.
it's also turns into like this knee crank. Look at that, how he cranks the knee.
Yeah,
Look at the knee bar. It's
Nasty.
like a knee bar and a heel hook all in one.
nasty.
Once he passed his left leg over the hip, that's great. Sorry, guys, I have to go. But, hey, Mark Chang's here. Damn, sorry, man.
All right.
Good thing you missed this one, Mark, because it's horrible. So we gotta get Mark in the mix of this sometime. He's great. Love
Yeah.
his work. It's awesome. Okay.
All right. Cheers,
You
guys.
guys.
Have a good night.
Sorry.
Till the
Yeah,
next
guys
one.
have a great night. Go draw some stuff. Be happy.
Yep.
Bye.
Cheers.